Back to the channel. I'm Lady Nika. I heard y'all was looking for me, honey. Was y'all looking for me? Here I am. I know I'm a little tardy to the party, but I'm back here, loud, live, and in living motherfucking color with another review for you all. We're gonna talk a little bit about that love and hip hop Hollywood. And child. Love and Hip Hop Hollywood's a fool with it. We open back up. I didn't give y'all the thing. Okay. This is Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, Season 4, Episode 3, New Bay. And it opens up with Ray J and Princess. They say they've been out of town since they got married. Ray had some work overseas. So they both back glad to be back in LA. And tonight they're out to celebrate A1's party. Now, apparently A1 is bigger than what I thought. Y'all told me that, he is somebody, even though, I don't know the brother, but I heard that he is somebody in the industry. And he's having I guess it's a party to celebrate his new um, record label and also celebrating his coming out as an artist. And we see him perform his smash hit Toot That Whoa Whoa. Let that marinate. Toot That Whoa Whoa. Child. Child. Now, we also meet another castmate during this scene. We meet Solo Lucci, whoever the hell that may be. Child, when I tell you I looked at that boy and I felt so dirty. I was like, where in the, how? Ray J said he seen Solo down there in the studio with Chris Brown a couple of weeks ago, and he introduced his girl Alexis to Princess, and they just been seeming to have bonded since then. So we see them all meet up, at the table, and the men are about to go get them a drink or whatnot. Both of the ladies are requesting water. When the men leave, we find out that Princess thinks that she could be with child. Why? She thinks she could be with child because she think her and Ray J, she don't know that his peoples ain't swimming right. He ain't telling her yet. However, we learn also that Alexis is saying that she been with Solo Lucci for 1 month, but she think it's a possibility that they could be pregnant, and she don't know how she gonna feel about that because see, he already have these baby mamas that drive her crazy on Instagram and whatnot, all her social media sites, I'm assuming. So she don't know how to feel about that. Princess tell her it's gonna be all good, okay? I said, child, if they don't stop this here, I had to refer to notes this time because, child, this was just crazy. Like I said, at the party, we see him singing his new smash hit, Toot That Whoa Whoa. And I was wondering what everybody was that, the ones that we know, his wife and his mother and his mother-in-law. They out there in the audience too, child. They tooting their whoa whoa to whatever the hell that is. They doing it, okay? So, after that, let me see. What happened after that? Okay, so after that, Mama Lyrica wants to know when are we gonna go and complete Lyrica's music. And he's saying, hold up. Right now we gotta ride the wave. I got 7 hit singles on the radio right now, and I'm just dropping this single, my solo debut into the rapping industry. So I got to make sure that, we ride this way. We ain't forgot about Lyrica. We gonna get with her, we gonna get with her and everything. She goes on to mention that he gonna work with her and some other female artists. Lyrica said, no, we ain't. No, we not. On this label, until my stuff is done, there will be no female artists other than myself. And I was like, oh shit. Real talk. Lyrical, you talented. Girl, you really, if he gets to taking too long to help you get to where you feel like you need to be, girl, you got credit, so people will work with you. I looked your ass up because I had to check from last season when you were saying you wrote for Beyonce and seen that you did. So that means that you good in these streets. Your name is good out here, especially since everybody think that Beyonce is the second coming of Christ. So it wouldn't be hard for somebody to pick you up. Don't let this man make you miss your dream, okay? We done seen this in episodes before or series before. Don't let this man take your dream away, but at the same time be realistic. how he gonna have just women artists? I mean, just you as the only female artist. The last bitch told her man that she was gonna be the only female artist. She don't even work for Mona no more. I'm just saying, girl, that's not realistic. But at the same time, I feel you. Don't let him play you out on your dream. Don't do that. Now down to the studio, we got Ray J, Hazel Beak up in the booth, and Safari down there. And he's saying he never thought that he would actually like what Hazel Beak had to offer. He said he gave her a dope beat, but he didn't expect this to turn into no masterpiece. And child, they bobbing their heads like they really sounded really good. Now, I'm going to be honest. I didn't really even pay the shit no attention because nothing she does just really do it for me. But he was saying that it was fire, okay? Now, while he's saying it's fire, in comes Uncle Fester. And I said, oh, Mona, you were serious about integrating these damn castmates from one franchise to the next. Yes, child, he up in there. He up in there too. Child, he said he was clowning on Hazel about having to work with her. You know the reason why he did is because last week they had a sperm count contest. Whoever had the lowest sperm had to deal with Hazel. And he said he was being shady, but he almost now he's sorry. He going to mold that damn masterpiece into what he wanted to be, okay? I said, child. Cisco say he turning a new leaf and he don't want to be associated with the Creep Squad anymore. So he's hoping LA will be that place that will allow him to show the world who he really is, okay? Now Hazel B come out the studio and Ray J, she telling us when Ray J called, she had to hurry up and move her, she had to pop pussy real fast down to the studio because when Ray J called, you answer. Because see, he a legend out in these streets. And I said, a legend of what? One Wish did all of that for him in LA. Now I know he's a legend in fuckboy shit, but I ain't know he was no legend in the music game. But if that's what you say, girl, I'm about it today, okay? It's cool. It's whatever. Child, One Wish did all that for him. Shit, maybe I need to make me a little old one. I don't know. Now, she wanted to know when her and Safari would be able to work together. And he say, now look girl, I do got a new female artist right now. She a little rough around the edges, named Chanel West Coast. She might need some image polishing, so I might be able to give you a call on that. And she realizes that he needs her other expertise, not her expertise in the booth. So she was cool with that. She said, just hit me up, okay? Now the boys, Safari, Ray J, and Uncle Fester, they sitting there, they talking amongst each other, and they talking about their sperm count. Now Ray J say he don't know how he's supposed to tell his wife that his soldiers ain't shooting off down there. I said, you tell her just like you told us. But he don't know how to tell her that. His soldiers ain't shooting down there. They asked Uncle Fester what his ass been up to, and he said he dating this girl named Double Stuff. For those of y'all new to my channel, Double Stuff is Tierra Marie. He said he dating Double Stuff. And of course, that caught Safari and Ray J's attention. Because, remember, Tierra and Ray J had a moment with each other. They used to date. But Ray J saying that Tierra is a good, together they was horrible. But she's a good girl. She just needs somebody to save her. That's all she need. I said, save her? She a hoe that need, what, you caving now, nigga? She need to be saved. First, is you gonna save her or not? Inquiring minds want to know. Now, I want to say this here, and I mean this from the heart. I need Mona Scott Young and everybody over there on the production team of BH1. Dig deep down into your archives. Dig deep. Find a bitch or two. So Princess can have some fucking friends on this show. She don't never have no damn friends. Okay, her and Alexis Sky is cool, but that's a new bitch. This girl don't never have no friends, and every time she ain't got no friends, poor Ray J gotta go through it because she complained about how much he ate the damn job and not with her. I said, Lord, that's gotta be a lot on that man pressure, on that man back. He already gotta figure out how to tell this motherfucker he ain't got no sperm count worth making no baby. And here she come. She always, I said, Lord, Lord, Lord. But she done took a pregnancy test, and she there at the studio to let him know that it's negative again and she's hurt. He told her, baby, don't worry about it. We gonna have a family. I promise you that we gonna have a family. We gonna keep on doing it till we get it right. And if we don't get it right with us keep on trying, we gonna try other avenues. But be not don't worry now. Don't trouble your pretty head. We gonna get what we need. And I'm sitting here thinking, why don't you just tell a girl that it's you? Cause you got her thinking it's her. Child, whatever. Now to down to the other studio. You got Lyrica in the booth, and I kind of want to hear a little bit more what that song is that she was singing. But I like the girl voice. I ain't gonna lie, she bombed with that. Okay, but she in there doing her thing, and this lady sticks her head in and lets everyone know that his appointment is there. So he tell her, you keep working on your ad libs. I'm gonna go take this business meeting right quick. She like, where you going? When we in the middle of the studio session, he said, I just told you, work on your vocals, your ad libs, and I'm gonna take this quick meeting. I'll be right back. He go out there and we find out that the person that he wanted to sign. Remember at the party, he was saying he had a female artist, rap artist he wanted to sign. That was supposed she told him ain't none of that shit gonna happen. So we find out that that person that he wanted to actually have on his label is Ty Dolla Sign's younger sister Angel Gold, and she's there with her manager Donatella. Now he's saying, look, I like it. I want to work with you. I really do, but I ain't going to be able to. But hold on just 1 minute for me. Hold on one little minute. I'll be right back. He go in that studio and he brings Lyrica back out. He ain't told Lyrica that I need you to explain to these people why we can't sign them to the label. He puts on Front Street. I didn't think that was cool, but she begins to tell Donatella, look, right now, we're not taking no female artists on this label other than myself, and he don't have time to deal with anybody else anyway. Donatella was like, well, that's kind of, that ain't what he was giving me. If I'd have known this, we wouldn't have wasted the time coming down here. And Lyrica was like, well, I want to apologize for wasting your time or whatnot, but he's just not gonna be able to do it. So Donatella suggested, well, maybe we should meet up at a later date and time when she's had time to process the idea a little bit more. Instead of Lyrica just letting it be like that, she wants to go off and start hitting on the table. What did I tell you? I said, girl, now I like you, girl. Don't you get it? First of all, did y'all look at how Angel had peeped that and had already got in? Looked like she was about to get in formation to whoop her ass for how she was coming. Then I'm thinking, Miss White's English fish from across the motherfucking pond ain't feeling this shit either. Girl, Angel said, what I won't do is, and I'm trying to get into my own with this music thing. I'm not finna act a fool on these love and hip hop streets, bitch. Okay, I'm out of here. So her and Donatella leave. Now she's mad with A1 because she feel like he put her on the spot. Well, yeah, he did put you on the spot, but if he can't explain why he can't have a damn female artist other than you, then maybe you should have been the one to do so. I ain't really like him putting her on Front Street, but then again, bitch, you the reason why he can't work with the girl, so you tell her why. But you should have gave her a heads up that you were going to bring this woman in before her like that so that she would be prepared. That was my only problem with it. She get mad and throw water on him and tell him he thirsty and get ready to walk back in the studio. He threw the bottle at her. She talking about you missed. I said, oh, my thing is this right here, Lyrica. You are talented and you do deserve to have your music shown, but girl, any artist y'all bring into that label, whether it's just for this show or in real life, is going to be an asset to your bag, okay? And you can't possibly think that he's going to have a label where the only female artist that appears on that label is you. That's not realistic, and it's not really showing that you no boss. Because a boss going to go where the money at. And girl, you tripping, okay? Anyway, child, I done went on past all that. I didn't like that. I felt like that was kind of crazy. I mean, you sitting there with an attitude with this man about him putting you on Front Street. I can understand that, but at the same time, you need to think about you can't be the only female artist on the label. It's other women that could come along that could be very successful in the game, such as Angel. I ain't never heard her music, but she $dollar sister, so I'm hoping she got some. I wouldn't think he'll let her be out here willy nilly and crazy, but it is what it is. Alexis and Solo Lucha meet up, okay? And I just can't understand. Every time I look, what the hell is going on with him? It's something blonde up here, then it's girl, I can't. Well, she telling him that she might be pregnant. He happy about the shit, but he admits that she admits she ain't all that happy because you don't never stand up for me. Your baby mamas be all at me, all on social media, and you don't do nothing about it. He asked, so what you want me to do? Now, girl, my thing to you is I looked at you real good. You alright in the face, you know, right here. But why you keep fucking with niggas that got baby mamas? Why you mess with dudes that already got baggage with them? You don't got no kids, so you got a select choice of men you could choose from. Why don't you choose them and stop messing with men who ain't gonna be able to give you what you need? Child, whatever. Double stuff, child. She happy. Despite what Hazel Beak done been putting out on them Hollywood streets, she say she is happy as hell. She good. And her new man in her life, Uncle Fester, is all she need. Now, they've been together for 4 months, okay? And she been doing real, real good. He say, with double stuff, he can be himself because see, with the other women, he ain't know that he could really be the person that he can be, even in the mornings. Cause see, we learned on this episode that years ago he was stabbed in his back, and he got a plate or something like that in his spinal cord. So when he wakes up in the morning, I guess he goes through some type of ritual to get up because it's painful because he done laid in that position all night. And he said Tierra's such that one for him, he ain't even ashamed to let her see that. And she's right there supporting him all the way. And that's what he like about her. Well, she get to asking him, I would like for you to meet my girlfriends. He said, now look, I don't know about that because most people that meet me don't really like me because they already had a preconceived notion about me based on the fact I was a part of the Creep Squad over there in New York. She said, well, if your intentions are good, it shouldn't be no problem. He said, I ain't got no bad intentions. She said, well, it shouldn't be no problem. So he submit to going on and having this meeting with her friends. I said, okay. Now we see Nia Moniece and Cousin It. They went to shopping and talking, and Cousin Nick decides to tell them about the run-in he had with Masika over Alexis Sky, and after he met up with her or whatnot. They told him straight up, you don't fraternize with the enemy. You don't fraternize with your friend's enemy. It's on you. I don't give a damn how it went down. It's on you. Okay? You shouldn't have been dealing with that girl, trying to bring that to Masika because clearly that's not what she wants to deal with. Well, he goes on to say that, he didn't even get the word out good. They said still, Masika is not here for that girl, so why you brought that up? Okay. Well, then they move on to have you got your invitation from TT? TT would be double stuffed, okay? Now, they say they don't really know who much about Cisco, but according to Tierra, she's doing so much better since she's been out there with him. They only been together a few months. Moniece, we all know she had a bit of a run-in with him back when she was dating Father Time. That's also Rich Dollars, and he had said some things about her, called her a bitch, but because she loved her girl double stuff, she gonna get his shit a chance. She gonna go on down there to the club and meet up with his ass. They all agree that they gonna be there for him, okay? So when they meet up, I didn't like the fact that they sitting there. Now I understand friends be looking out for you and they ask questions, but since when do we attack a person? They were literally attacking this man, question after question. You ain't asking questions out of like you trying to find out where he's staying with her and how supportive he's being. Y'all were asking questions like y'all already had the answer, like y'all was just trying to see what he was gonna say because you already got your notion in your head what he all about. Now, he apologized to Moniece. He said, look, what we had going on back in the day, that was a different day and time. I'm a different person. I apologize to you for that. Going forward, this is the person that I am now. She's willing to accept that, but see, Cousin It over there can't never miss an opportunity to have something filed or say to somebody. So he done said that the boy was crying. The man said, no, I wasn't never crying. She said, even Moniece said, no, he wasn't crying when we got into it. He said, oh, not that scene. See, at that point, Cisco know I need to get the fuck up because I'm gonna be and beat this punk ass, okay? Cause he coming at me wrong, so I don't want no problems. I don't want y'all already think I'm a bad person, so I'm gonna go on and slam my dick on out this door before I fuck around and have to whoop his ass or make him whoop mine, however the case may be. But something gonna go down. So let me go. Immediately, Tierra is in tears. Y'all don't support me, and I noticed Tierra is drunk at that point, and I'm thinking, girl, was you drinking before you got here? Because there's no way in hell you got that drunk just that fast. Girl, she drunk. They saying that they are supporting her and they sorry. Zell even apologized for being the cousin it bitch that he was. And he told her, girl, go on out there and get your man and bring him back in here. And I'm thinking, y'all must be crazy as fuck if you think this man gonna want to come back in here after the way y'all assaulted him with words soon as he sat down at the table. He go out there, she go out there, you could tell she drunk. She is sitting here trying to talk him into coming back in. He said, look, I ain't even trying to do that there. I'm calling me a cab. Now you got a choice. You can either go back in there with your friends or you can roll with me. She gave him I didn't know what the hell she was talking about. Let me believe that she was drunk. He based bottom line, is you with me or is you in there with them? I'm going with you. So we see them walking out across the street, I guess, to catch the cab child, and she staggering drunk. And I said, I know goddamn well this is not finna be her damn storyline. It's some things that just should not come to reality TV as it pertains to your real life. We see that shit don't always work good. When it's something this personal, you shouldn't share that on TV. I wouldn't anyway. But if that's what she got to do to remain a main castmate on this show and to stay here, then girl, do you. But I wouldn't have never put my business out there on Front Street. When I got my check, I would have went and got my ass some help. Went to the rehabilitation center, but she want to play it out on TV, and clearly this gonna be what her storyline is. I said, Jesus, do Jesus. Now we over here at Safari. He having a coconut oil release party. He said he got the best. That's the best, child. Chanel West Coast performs, and I can't tell you anything about it because I really wasn't paying attention, but I did notice that Brooke and Nia showed up because, see, Brooke wants to see who the girl is. She finally finds out where the girl is. She's sitting over there by Safari, Nikki, baby, now. So she come over there and she asking her, can she speak with her mama? And the girl was very, very pleasant. She went and talked to her and everything. She explained, started off with, what kind of paralegal services do you do? The girl was saying wills, estates, and things of that nature. Here go Nia, because she ain't nothing but a friend to the castmates now. Her ass got to get her moment to shine in any way she can. Do you do divorces? She said, yeah. She said, well, now, Brooke got this damn feather in her hand. She talking about, that's what I want to talk to you about, little paralegal girl. Word on the street is you going around telling people that you're dating Marcus, and Marcus is my man. She said, no, I helped Marcus that I've known for 12 years with his divorce, and we are supposed to be together. I don't know you. You new to me. She talking about, I ain't knew, I done met the family and everything. Oh, girl says, still, I don't know you. I don't even know what this is all about. But I'm starting to understand. But that's not something you need to be talking to me about. You might want to go talk to your man. Because I'm going for, as I know, I ain't never heard of you. And I was here for that. Because why Brooke was hyped with that girl and disrespectful is beyond me. You check with your man, because as the girl was telling you, she ain't know neither one of y'all. She didn't know nothing about your ass. He didn't tell her about you, and he didn't tell you about her. And what he did tell you about her, he made you believe that she just a paralegal helping him with his divorce. So you need to take that shit over her. Then next thing I know, when Brooke started to try to get a little bit mousy with old Jade, Chanel West Coast, that's her best friend. She jumped in there. Look, she half black. I'm all white, but I'm more ratchet than her. What's up? Nia telling her to calm down. She paid Nia dust because she's a castmate friend of, and Chanel ain't trying to hear that shit from her. Girl, you don't even look like nobody I need to listen to. I see Brooke walk the fuck up out of there talking about so that you know. No, so you know. So later on, she's got not Safari, A1 and Marcus meeting up at the cigar bar. Here come Brooke in there with that bullshit. She all but told A1 to excuse himself so she can have a conversation with her man. Bitch, you're a little bit rude. You're a little bit too rude to be as irrelevant as you done been over the last couple of years, girl. We don't remember girl fight no more. I have to look that up. But she go up in there. She tell him to get paralegal girl on the phone. Tell her come down here. You tell her right now. She got aggression in her voice, telling him he ain't got but seconds. So when he do, the girl come and they sitting there talking, and out the back come Brooke. Tell her who I am. So he says, "Look, I am. You know that's my girlfriend. You know that's the woman I want to be with." And me and you ain't really got nothing going on. I mean, you wasn't really none of my bitch. Okay, you turning up, but this bitch been your friend for 12 years. You known this bitch for a year. And the only reason why they beefed out is because your lies. So Jay said that like a woman's supposed to do. She let her have her moment, hooping and hollering, acting like she had to did some shit. Then they walk out. He walks off with Brooke, thanking Brooke on his team. Guess what? Brooke got him out there door and told him, "I just came here to destroy that right there between y'all. And now I want you to know that me and you, we done." And she walked off. So now he's sitting there with egg in his face and a limp dick because he know he done fucked up. You can't go back in there and get with her. So what you gonna do with her? Oh, what a child, what a tangle where we weave when first we practice to deceive. I said, girl, that is crazy. She done sat here and made you break up with your other bitch, and then she done left you too. See, it don't pay to do dirt to people. And I think that that was pretty much where the shit went off here, child. I do believe. Yep, she walked off on that ass. So that was it on Love and Hip Hop Hollywood this week. It was interesting. It was cute for what it was. I enjoyed it. I got a kiki. I'll be back momentarily with the have and have nots. Y'all remember the depth of your struggle will always determine the height of your success. In the meantime, in between time, please remember to rate this video. Comment down in the panty section below. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And share the video wherever it is that you share your videos at. And I'll be back. We're going to do the have and have nots next, y'all. We're going to get them all out the way. All the reviews coming that I missed out on, y'all can get them tonight. So y'all have them on your way to work, on your lunch break, and on your commute to the house tomorrow. You'll have a little bit of Lady Nika, because Fuck Shit Friday will come out tomorrow as opposed to coming out on Friday. So I got it all. I got it together. I'm ready to talk shit and swallow spit with my love things. Thank y'all for being patient with me. Sometimes I can't be here when you want me to be here, but I'm always gonna show up. Okay, peace.